My name is Jaqueline Weber. I'm a certified nurse midwife at CHRISTUS Trinity Clinic. I grew up in Ohio. I'm actually only been in Texas for about 3 years, a little over 3 years. It was cold, but it was home. So most of my family still lives in Ohio, and I still go there as much as I can. I feel like I can look back at my entire life and see people that God has placed in my life that have mentored me during that specific season, and they were the right people for that season. And it's mostly just women. I've had aunts or teachers, older friends, older sister, that have just come into my life at the right time and who've just come alongside me. And I think those are probably my biggest influences. I wanted to be a professional pastry chef. I applied to go to culinary school, and that was my path. I was going to go to culinary school in New York. I was going to be a pastry chef. I was going to make wedding cakes. And it's strange how you look back and you see how God changed your course. The Bible says that people plan their way, but the Lord establishes their steps. And I woke up one day, 2 months before I graduated high school. I had only applied to one college because I wasn't planning to go. And I just knew I wasn't supposed to do it. And the only thing that had interested me, it was medicine. I was very interested in the body, sciences, math. And my grandfather was a doctor at the time. He's passed, but I thought his career was fascinating to me. He was a general practitioner, so he did a lot. And they lived in a very small town. So he did physicals and he delivered babies. He did kind of it all. And I felt like he had a really interesting, fun job. He was doing something different every day. And that seemed to be kind of more what I wanted to do, but I didn't think medicine, being a doctor, was what I could see myself doing, because he was at work all of the time. And I knew eventually at some point I wanted to have a family, so I felt like nursing seemed like the next best thing to me. And then when I got into the program, I really developed my passion for people and healthcare, and I didn't know that was in me, but it kind of took being in the program to realize that that was another reason I wanted to do it. We want to be with you in your delivery. We want to be with you in it. We want to be with you in your pregnancy, through the ups, the downs. We are with people at their best moments, and we are with people at their most vulnerable moments. We see people on their best days of their life, and then we see people on the worst days of their life. But you get to be with these women in those moments, and you get to be a safe person for someone who might never have anybody else in their life that can be safe, and that's what I love. Every woman deserves to have great care, and it doesn't matter where you came from or what your beliefs are. Every woman deserves to be cared for. And so I treat every patient the same. It doesn't matter if you care or don't care, if you have a birth plan that's 8 pages long or you want everything that's medicated. It doesn't matter to me what you want. I want to know what you want. I want you to be I also want you to be part of it. I want you to be part of talking to me about what you want. I think sometimes women can come in and just kind of be told, this is what we're going to do, and there's not a lot of education. There's not a lot of explanation, and there's not a lot of choice. I think midwifery is giving women a choice. It's giving the power back to them and saying, what do you want? What do you want with this plan of care? What do you want with your birth? What do you envision for this time? And I want to give that to them to the best of my ability. I want them to feel in control of their birth. There's some times that they can't be, but at least it's a conversation most of the time. And I want them to be heard. I want them to have a voice. I don't want them to feel like something is being put on them that they don't want. I want them to have the freedom to speak up and tell me. And again, it's about creating that safe environment and creating a relationship. And I think midwives want to have relationships with women.